The plain, but striking actress Awkwafina becomes a hit in Hollywood. You know what? Today, Hollywood's most popular Chinese actress is Awkwafina. When it comes to Awkwafina, even Chinese audiences are not familiar with her. Her path to success was full of legends, and she had been moving forward at an amazing rate over the past 3 years. In Hollywood, she was a grassroots newcomer without background and resources, yet she became a famous American actress by strength. Newsweek even said that 2018 was the year of Awkwafina. In 2019, she handed over her answers to Farewell to continue the year of Awkwafina. On January 6, 2019, Awkwafina made history after becoming the Best Actress in the 77th Golden Globe Music Comedy Movie, the first Asian Golden Global Prize in history, with the perfect interpretation of Beauty, a Chinese girl in Farewell. She made history. In November, Awkwafina appeared as a cover figure in the Weekly Times, titled The Next 100 Most Influential People, one of the 100 most influential people in the future. Awkwafina was selected for Women's Power 2019 Inches by Variety magazine. The Hollywood Reporter's cover in November, displaying Awkwafina among many women. Awkwafina also got into the Recreation Week 2019 entertainment figure. She also joined Laura Dern, Jennifer Lopez and Scarlett Johansson on the cover of The Hollywood Reporter. The Los Angeles Times also chose her for this year's Actress Roundtable special. It's not an exaggeration to say she's the most popular Asian star in Hollywood. Hollywood liked Awkwafina for the simple reason, the actress was not like others, and while society demands that women become the opposite, she loved herself without reservation. The Wall Street Journal wrote that Awkwafina satisfies our desire for wild success stories. The Hollywood Reporter made a bold prediction, that she will be nominated for an Oscar. Once nominated as the Best Actress in Oscar, Awkwafina will be the first Asian actress to be nominated for the award after Manlo Brandon in 1936. In an interview with the New York Times, Awkwafina said, "I want to tell young Asian girls that you can do anything you are not allowed to do, you can do anything, and you can control your destiny with your own hands. Just like when I pressed publish on YouTube." Awkwafina can't even be called an ordinary girl. She is completely indifferent to beauty standards. She has small eyes, tall stark bones, wide cheeks, and even a little bit covered. She has a fat belly, a height of 5 foot 1 inch, and a slightly leaning forward neck. With a hoarse voice, it was said that her voice sounds like a 58-year-old divorce lawyer. Indeed, regardless of the mainstream aesthetics of the East and the West, she can't be called a beautiful woman. She has neither a beautiful face nor a proud figure. Some people say that Awkwafina is so ugly, how can she represent Asians? Do we Asians women all look like that? Is everyone with thick lips, small eyes, and short people? Why, with so many other beautiful Asian women out there, do we choose such an ugly woman represent Hollywood's stereotype of Asians? Isn't it racial discrimination? None of these appearance disadvantages affect Awkwafina's confidence, who accepts her own natural self, still loving herself, insisting on being herself. She has a great sense of humor. Awkwafina has a more charming personality, a unique personality. An interesting soul. Humble life is more interesting than outside beauty. Awkwafina has focused very much on promoting women's equal rights and ethnic equality in social networks or in performances. Through the hip-hop music, she turned the nerd image into a street pop culture in New York, trying to break the stereotype of Asian people in a popular style and humorous manner. Awkwafina's performance and some of her performance in interviews often make her feel humorous and funny. Awkwafina's popularity may really be described as wild. Even in Hollywood, her resume was unusual. Born on June 2, 1988, Awkwafina is 33 years old. Her real name is Lin Jiajian, with her English name being Nora Lum. Her father is of Chinese origin, and her mother of Korean origin. Since her great-grandfather emigrated to the United States in the 1940s, the family operated a Chinese restaurant in New York. When he was 4, Awkwafina's mother died. She moved into her grandmother's home in Queens, and was raised by her grandmother, who was born in Beijing, and was the butt of her idea of breaking Asian women's stereotypes. "Grandma and I are quite different than the average image of Asian women," she said in an interview after becoming famous. "She's much stronger than men. She took care of our family economically and emotionally. And she wouldn't blame me for telling a dirty joke. She thinks I'm funny." The person who has the greatest impact on Awkwafina in the world is her grandmother. After attending college, Awkwafina studied Chinese language at university in Beijing for 2 years to learn Chinese and to communicate with her grandma. Although she studied her own trumpet since she was 11 and received classical music in high school, Awkwafina gradually became interested in rap, and she even gave herself a stage name, Awkwafina, meaning awkward. When 19, Awkwafina wrote a rap song. Later, she posted a music video called My Vag on YouTube at the advice of her friend. The video was direct, bold, feminist, and against Western stereotypes of Asian girls, completely subverting the old world concept that Asian girls are gentle. My Vag was filled with explicit lyrics, and the word vag or vagina repeated 53 times. In the video, Awkwafina wears safety goggles, and picks up a variety of things with an invisible vagina, a violin, cabbage, a cat, etc. Some people use this video as a feminist song. My Vag got more than 4 million views on YouTube, and then Awkwafina became a netizen and changed her life, but she lost her job as a publishing assistant. Her father was also in a huge shock because of the video, and for a long time neither spoke to each other. Awkwafina has revealed in more than one interview his father's conservation. When she was a kid, Grandma sent her to learn vocal music, and did not tell her father, because he would say, "Why would you waste your money on that? That's stupid." After receiving the Golden Global Prize, Awkwafina spoke on stage, "I told you I'd find a job, Dad. The most important decision in my life was to press the YouTube publish button, publishing My Vag," said Awkwafina. She then worked with comedian Margaret Cho to launch a new song, Green Tea. And then, Sarah Lawrence College paid her to go to rap shows, and Awkwafina realized for the first time that she could make a living in the entertainment industry. Green Tea quickly made waves in music circles, becoming known as the theme song of Asian American women. She hoped that Asian people would be able to show themselves bravely and express their ideas and thoughts so that they would earn more respect. Awkwafina's humor and talent attracted many people from the film industry. In 2016, Hollywood comedian, actor and producer Seth Rogen, who saw her musical video, invited her to perform in the comedy movie Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, which opened the road to Awkwafina's rocket-like rise in Hollywood. Then she was given the opportunity to star in the movie Ocean's 8, Hidden Beauty. Although she was only a supporting role as a thief, she was able to compete with the actresses Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, and Annie Hay. Survey was on the same stage. In order to play this role well, she learned how to steal for several months. She also had a role in the popular American movie Crazy Rich Asians, and Awkwafina was still a colleague, a womanly maiden's girlfriend, a little colleague of the main lead. But she was nominated for 2 awards for the Best Comedy Performance and Breakthrough Performance for the 28th MTV Film Award. Refinery 29 evaluated her, the payoff after becoming a movie star. Crazy Rich Asians has significant, remarkable meaning for Awkwafina. Instead of showing more people delicate Asian girls, her performance showed that Hollywood's film industry has finally opened a larger area for Asians, Asian directors and actors who have more use, and that they have a certain voice in their own culture. 2 months later, Awkwafina became the second Chinese actress to host Saturday Night after Lucy Alexis Liu, and then the 22nd Hollywood Film Award ceremony. My Vag, Green Tea, and Farewell are just the beginning, not the end. Now Awkwafina has a great deal of resources, working in science fiction movies, and Constance Willity's Final Risk, Little Mermaid, all in top cinema companies. We expect Awkwafina to make us one miracle after another in future. Thanks for watching. Please support by subscribe it. We have more to come. Have a nice day.